and has global operations in US, Canada, Europe, and now we've started in India. The Indian division is set up with a vision to provide quality plant nutrients, innovative technical know-how, and all-inclusive end-to-end solution to the evolving agriculture industry in Asia, Africa, and Middle East. Our basic prime property is hydroponic nutrients. Apart from hydroponic nutrients, we do take up turnkey production of a hydroponic greenhouse, which takes up greenhouse, hydroponic systems, hydroponic nutrients, and also the cultivation support. But our prime property is hydroponic nutrients. We have a range of environmentally safe synthetic and organic nutrients that have been specially designed for use with all hydroponics growing medium. They work perfectly best for all hydroponic systems like NFT, drip, trough, or cocoa bag cultivation. Our team of scientists in plant nutrition, they have manufactured these products that improve the plant nutrient uptake. They have microbial organisms that restore the natural balance like in soil, root and flowering formula that will never harm the environment. So our products are specifically engineered and formulated to work based on plants' genetic makeup. And we have very few companies who understand precisely the need of high yielding and fast growing plants. We all, to some or the other extent, know what is hydroponics. Hydroponics is soilless cultivation. Many of these people, you guys have myth that soilless, it means in water. No. It's not water. It can be any medium other than soil. You can take up cocoa, you can take up rock wool, you can take up perlite, you can take up any such medium other than the soil. It can be either sand also. But since we are in India, for us, cocoa peat works best. Cocoa peat is a raw material from our industry down south. So we can use this instead of soil and we can grow up plants. Now why Advanced Nutrients Canada? It's a hydroponic industry's throughout leader and innovator. It has 20 years of experience in hydroponics products and services. It has its global presence with manufacturing unit in US, Canada, Bulgaria. The international distribution of products available in 70 plus countries. It includes proprietary blends of quality macro and micronutrients, amino acids, hormones, chelates, plant growth regulators, vitamins, enzymes, yeast extracts, organics, carbohydrates, microbes, bacteria, and fungi. First to do testing in all types of plants you grow and the types of gardens you grow in. It's the first of ever company to develop and deploy a self-adjusting pH line of base nutrients. Now what do I mean by pH line of base nutrients? Most of the hydroponic growers across the world have a problem of adjusting the pH, because pH fluctuates a lot when you add all the nutrient components from external side. So what our company has done is manufactured the best line of products which are pH perfect. In the way they'll maintain your pH in the range of 5.8 to 7.2. It will never let the pH go down, it will never let the pH go up. So you do not need to monitor the pH every year and then or add acids and bases to monitor the pH. Apart from that, Advanced Nutrient uses 100% chelated micronutrients. Now what happens in hydroponics is products are not completely absorbed. It may be a case, not even hydroponics, it may be an external cultivation like the commercial agriculture also, where the nutrients are not absorbed by the plants because they are in a form which the plants cannot assimilate. So what Advanced Nutrients have done, it has developed 100% chelated nutrients for giving farmers full protection over an ultra-wide pH range. It has created patented engineered fertilizer programs and given you beneficial bacteria and fungi. Now what are these beneficial microorganisms and why do we need these beneficial microorganisms? What happens is soil is rich of micro and macrofauna. But what happens in hydroponics is we have to provide externally the same root zone and the same atmosphere as in soil to get the plants what soil can provide. So externally what we do is we add these beneficial microorganisms that form a colony on the root zone and helps in assimilation and quick absorption of nutrients. Our products are specially designed and formulated keeping the plant's life cycle in mind to give higher quality and better quality fruits and vegetables in hydroponics. So first comes the seedling development phase. We all know the stages of plant growth. So we have developed products where in the seedling development stage, a phase which usually takes place using the nourishment from seed and without any external nutrients and a small tray like cocoa peat, medium with cocoa peat. Second is the transplantation stage. This is the phase where newly developed shoots and roots have to adjust to the growing conditions. So what our company does, we've understood this growing stage well in detail and have supplied and have made products which actually can be assimilated at this phase, giving the plant as required, the requirement in when it is undergoing transition. Then we are the company which manufactures products in the veg stage and the bloom stage. Now what is the vegetative stage? It is the initial phase of growth till the plant gets first flower. So at this stage we have a grow product specially designed for this stage where the plant can take all its basic nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium along with other macro and micronutrients. Then we have products for the bloom stage. As usual, we know when the plant grows, the requirement of nitrogen decreases and phosphorus and potassium increases, and there are times when it varies, when one component has to be more or less than the other components. So what we do is we have developed products depending on each growth stage of plant. So in the bloom stage, when the requirement of phosphorus, potassium increases, we have products which lowers the nitrogen and increases the potassium and phosphorus. Then comes the fruiting phase, where the flowers transitions to fruiting. Sometimes we have, like when we grow strawberries, when you grow other like high value crops, and you need to have the fruit a very juicy look and appearance, and that carbohydrate content has to be increased. So we have a range of products which increases the carbohydrate concentration, the range of the sugar component in that. And above all, you can feed your plants daily or every alternate day, and the quantity applied is very less. It's like 1 to 2 ml per liter of water. Apart from that, we also cater hydroponic services throughout the country, wherein we help you establish. Suppose if you have already have an existing greenhouse, so what we do is we take up that greenhouse and you want to completely revamp it, we will revamp it completely for you, giving a hydroponic measures and giving you cultivation support for a year or so as you like it. And other than this greenhouse, we have another venture called green walls, which is also a hydroponic, a future aspect of hydroponic to increase the escalation of your property over here. And then I guess that's about hydroponics, and that's a brief about plant nutrients, plant genome sciences. If you guys have any question, you can put up to me for sure.
Thank you for the good informative talk, Rakhi. Audience, you can ask your questions.
Thank you.
You can type in your questions, audience. Justin, Ranjit, Venkat. Gopal Kumar. Okay, we have one question. In general, what is the profile of your customers? Are they farmers?
Yes, we do have farmers.
Can you share more information on it?
I mean, who my customer name is?
No, not customer, like how they interact with you, what are the difficulties they might be facing?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Like how you interact with those farmers? Like what are the general things?
The general thing which they face up is in soil, they have either lost the product component, or the parts of they have some cultivation issues with us, or they want to switch over to hydroponics. Even if it is pure soil, they want some products from us, like suppose the humic acid component, the fulvic acid component. So these farmers come interact with us. We have resources, we have distributor channels across the country, so where people approach them and they approach to us indirectly.
Okay. We have another question. How do you feel of setting up an hydroponics in India? Is it effective? Is it commercially effective?
Yes. Yes, it is commercially viable. The initial setup cost is not that high, but comparative to a normal greenhouse. But then yes, what the results you get, the yield you get, it's tremendous. And it is commercially viable and people are accepting. It is nothing new in India. You go to Nasik, you go to Pune, you go to Chandigarh, you go to Bangalore, you go to Hyderabad, they're all hubs of hydroponics at this stage. Not only fruits and flowers, flowers are also, all the flowers of SR you see, they've all shifted over to hydroponics now.
Okay. Hydroponics is very expensive. So in how many years break-even is attended?
Break-even years, it's not expensive. The initial, what I said, is whatever you develop for a commercial greenhouse, it's just 10 to 20% more, but if the yield is back, you get a break-even in 2 years or maybe 3 years, depending how much is your investment and what levels. Actually, what happens in hydroponics is there are levels of automation. what you want is a basic one, or you want a fully automated one, or you want a semi-manual automatic. So it depends on the levels of automation you want and the levels of expertise you want.
Okay. Can species be grown through hydroponics? Example, cardamom in the plains of Tamil Nadu.
Anything can be grown in hydroponics, but commercially not viable. Commercially, we take up vegetables which has 4, 5, 6 months lifespan. So that in a year we can obtain 3 or 4 cycles.
Okay. And how far it is suitable for vanilla cultivation?
Vanilla cultivation is also possible in hydroponics, but then same what I said before is, if any vegetable, especially if you select, or any one which you select which gives you output for 3 to 4 cycles in a year. Suppose if you take lettuce, it gives you 6 crop cycles in a year, so that is commercially viable for you.
Okay. We have another question. We see a lot of exotic fruits and vegetables in the big stores. Is it an example of hydroponics farming?
Yes. It is an example of hydroponic. SR has switched over to hydroponics. Takaya has switched over to hydroponics. So whatever exotics that come to your plate is hydroponics now. And India, it's possible.
Okay. Can you share some examples of fruits and vegetables you can easily grow in hydroponics?
Yes. Lettuce, broccolis, tomatoes, cucumbers, zucchinis, flowers like roses, gerberas, carnations, chrysanthemum. The list goes on and on and on.
Okay.
You can grow basically anything in hydroponics.
Okay. And how about strawberry? Strawberry
Yes,
cultivation?
strawberry is viable. Strawberry, you can take up 2 to 3 crop cycles in a year. Strawberry is viable.
Okay. And Ranjit is asking, is there any farm developed by your company near Hyderabad for reference to visit?
Hyderabad, no, we have not gone down to Hyderabad. It's still in the process and development stage. We are entering Bangalore, so very soon we expect to come to Hyderabad also.
Okay. 1 second. VMG team is asking, but are these hydroponically produced fruits and vegetables good for health?
Yes, they are much better for your health, because what happens in commercial cultivation, what you supply doesn't go to the plant. It's all drenched out in soil. These plants, these hydroponic vegetables are completely free of pesticides. Apart from that, we are also promoting organic way of hydroponics. So whatever you supply to your plant is absorbed by the plants in much better and enhanced manner. It is all very good for your health. In fact, we have done tests for lipid content of the plant, the protein content of the plant, the carbohydrate content of the plant, and it is all increased by hydroponic growing.
Okay. Vishwanath is asking, do you take up end-to-end setup of hydroponics?
Yes, we do take up entire end-to-end setup for your hydroponics. You just give us the land and we will give you everything all set up and everything done to you.
Okay. Justin is asking, Rakhi, you have shifted your office from near the airport last year. Where are you located? Okay.
We are located on Sakinaka Road. If you see the website on Google Plus, you will get the address. It is Sakinaka Andheri Kurla Road now.
Okay. Mr. Anil, we couldn't understand your question. And okay, another question is, I heard that there is a person who is selling off hydroponics unit.
I didn't get this question either.
Yeah. Mr. Can you repeat Agrosis India? Repeat your question. Gopa Kumar is asking, is it multi-level cultivation, or to what extent are you open to this concept in Tamil Nadu?
Multi-level cultivation, I didn't get the exact question, but if I mean you want to say yearly, like how many numbers that is a one-on-one talk on table. I really don't know what concept you want to ask me for Tamil Nadu. Please be very specific when you're asking me questions, please.
Okay, Agros is again asking, the report says it is suitable, commercially effective.
Which report did you get this from? You go to any part of the world or any part of India, hydroponics is being practiced. You go to north, you go to south, you come down to Maharashtra, you come down to Nasik, Pune, Bangalore. Which report have you analyzed? I have no idea as of now.
Okay. Vishwanath is asking, what is the minimum acreage?
You can go for anything, but we take up anything which is more than 1 or above 1 acre.
Okay. Sanjit, what is the least investment required for setup?
If you already have an existing greenhouse, just convert your beds to hydroponic. Just get cocoa peat and just grow in that. That is hydroponics, I would say. That is the least investment I could suggest you.
Okay. VMG team, you just mentioned about organic farming in hydroponic. Please elaborate.
Yes, organic farming, I mean.
Yeah,
by organic farming, I mean using organic products. Basically, they are not chemicals. They are not synthetics, use organic products, it will lend to organic hydroponics. Use troughs, use coco peat, use organic nutrients, that sets up to organic hydroponic cultivation without using any of the pesticides or insecticides.
Okay, Anil's question was, do you have site visits?
Yes, we do have, but then at the stage where we collaborate with each other.
Okay. VMG team, vertical farming, okay, multi-level farming is equal to vertical farming, she said.
Vertical farming, yes, I agree. Vertical farming is possible, and like for example, one of is like fodder is being, we are testing on fodder also, and we're testing on strawberry also. Vertical farming of strawberry or vertical farming of with fodder.
Okay. How much monitoring is required in hydroponic farming?
Yes, you need to monitor in hydroponic farming because few of the critical conditions are very critical, but once you are through to it, not much is required. It's like your baby. You got to monitor it. You got to take care of it like your own child.
Okay. Ranjit, for 1 acre, what would be the cost to set up
I
along
would
with
reply
the
this
greenhouse?
mail, not over here on a public forum, please.
Any approximate figure you can give?
No.
Okay.
Costing I'm not going to give. I'm just promoting technology, not costing over here.
Okay. Agrosys India, how much can we get in return if we cultivate lettuce in 2 acres of hydroponics? I mean the kgs, productivity. Kgs, yeah.
Productivity. Can I have your email ID? I'll send you the data. It's like, it depends on many factors, what level, what NFT you're growing, what drip irrigation, which system you're going it. Give me your email ID. I will reply back to this answer.
Okay.
Because it depends on many factors. There are many hydroponic systems available throughout. So if you want to go for NFT system or you want to go for multiple level system, because lettuce can be grown in multiple level also, it can be grown through aeroponics also. So it depends, the final yield depends upon the 3 factors above. Give me your email ID, I'll post it to you.
Okay. Raki, you can also share your email address so audience can ask the questions.
Yes, I can share my email address here. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I have posted my email address.
Okay. Okay, VMG team, where are you having the strawberry vertical farming testing being done? What is the success rate?
We are having this done near Kolhapur, Mahabaleshwar area. And success rate, it is, and apart from that, there's a company, I'm not going to name the company at this forum, it's testing in Delhi. It's a big UK company which has come down to India for hydroponics and it's testing this unit in Delhi.
Okay. Okay. Agrosys India is asking, we have purchased a unit in Bangalore from a client. I will send a picture of our unit as well. Okay. Okay.
Sure. You can send to me, you can post me all your questions. Guys, I will answer all your queries. I have been trained on hydroponics in Canada. I have seen Canada greenhouses and I'm here today to answer all your queries.
Okay. Ranjit is asking, what is the way to get the estimates for the cost of 1 acre?
Way to get the estimates, I don't know. I have my own test and trial reports.
Okay. Anil Reddy, any idea of government support for this like NABARD?
Yes. Yes, government is supporting. It's giving subsidy. It depends from state to state. Which state you are in as of now, and the subsidies depends as per the state level.
Okay. Okay. Gopal Kumar, how much of power supply is required for an acre of cultivation? Is solar or any other form of new energy? Okay.
Yes, solar is possible, but I have not personally done it, so I cannot comment on that. The power is same as that required in a normal greenhouse. It's just the electricity what you're supplying to irrigate the plants. That's all.
Okay. VMG team is asking, are only corporate companies trying hydroponics at large or you serve middle and small farmers?
Yes. We have seen small and middle farmers and corporate companies have no doubt entered it in a massive stage, massive form.
Okay. Audience, please continue with your questions. Mr. Ashok, Dr. Muhammad. Okay. VMG team is asking, you have seen Canada greenhouse. What changes you observe when compared to greenhouse in India?
When you go abroad, all these greenhouses are mostly automated, completely automated greenhouses with glass houses. The techniques, they have light, they have carbon dioxide generators, they have everything which is required by a plant to grow. They turn the cycles on for 24/7. So when our plants go to sleep, the plants are still active. So it's completely different from that of the Indian scenario. It
Okay.
needs a lot of money, a lot of investment.
Okay. Audience, any more questions? Vishwanath, Vishwas, Venkat, Ranjit. Okay. What will you say? What will you say on acceptance on hydroponics in India?
Yes, people are accepting it. There's a myth about everybody, but that is being sorted out day by day.
Okay.
People are accepting to this technology, people are gaining from this technology, and people are benefiting from it.
Okay. Ranjit has question. Dutch buckets is part of hydroponics. Are you installing such?
I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Dutch buckets. DUTCH.
Yeah.
Dutch
No, no, we are
buckets
not
is
we are not
okay.
installing hydroponics. Dutch bucket. Dutch bucket is a part, but then it is an expensive venture. What we go for in India is a venture which is affordable by people. Like the drip is there, NFT is there.
Okay. Dr. Mohammed is asking, have you done any projects in the Middle East?
So we have supplied nutrients but not done any projects in Middle East. There are a lot of legality issues with Middle East, so we have supplied products to them.
Okay. VMG team is asking, is there any resistance? If yes, please share.
What resistance are you talking about? Any hindrance from the government or any hindrance from other outside? Yes, it needs monitoring. It's the only resistance. It needs your monitoring. If you just leave it on itself to grow, no, that's just not possible.
Okay. Justin is asking, what is the percentage of the hydroponics only as part of the polyhouse? And do you say 20%?
I did not say 20% and I did not understand what is the percentage of hydroponics. I mean, what are you trying to ask me? I'm not understanding that. What is the percentage of hydroponics only? Please be clear.
Okay. In the meantime, Agrosys India, are you supporting agriculture in Cambodia?
No.
Okay. 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 Ranjit is asking, can I buy products from your company in Hyderabad or online purchase is available?
Yes, you can just drop a mail to me. I'll send you the entire details. You can do an online payment, net payment, and I'll send you the courier of the products.
Okay. Justin, cost is not shared, so you may email.
And any questions by anyone regarding the cost, regarding the project, regarding technical this thing, please shoot a mail to me and I will respond back to you all.
Okay. Gopakumar has question. We are thinking of a project. Okay. Please advise procedure to talk for expert advice. Investment details. Proposal is for a setup in South India or Tamil Nadu. Okay.
Please shoot a mail to me. I'll give a reply back to you. What project are you looking for? Which vegetable you want to cultivate? What is the mode of your cultivation? And I will reply everything by mail to you.
Okay. Dr. Mahmood, where in India or anywhere in the world can we see your project as a reference point?
That's in Canada, sir. If you want to see the world-class level there, but in India we do have it. We have it in Nasik, we have it in Pune, we have it in Chandigarh.
Okay. Again, Dr.
The
Mohammed is
world-class
asking.
facility you will be able to see in Canada, not in India.
Okay. Again, Dr. Mohammed has question. Do you undertake feasibility studies?
Yes, we do have a unit in Europe who takes up the feasibility studies.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Vishwas, you would like to speak directly to Mike? You have private message me. And Mr. Ranjit is asking, I can't see product catalog on your website. Okay.
I'll shoot a mail about the product catalog. Just keep a mail to me.
Okay.
The website is under development as of now, development stage, some modifications. So I'll shoot a mail to you.
Okay, Rakesh, Raki, can you share your email once again? I think Venkat has missed it.
I'll just send it.
And Dr. Mohammed has question, which part of Canada?
BC, British Columbia.
Okay. Mr. Gopal and Venkat, you can note down the email address. Can you give me the name in BC? Dr. Mohammed is
Abbotsford.
asking. Okay.
And most of our research units, what you see, we are doing a recent trial on saffron also, which is conducted in Europe. Most of our research units are based in Europe.
Okay.
That's for Dr. Mohammed Rashid, I guess.
Yeah.
Europe, Bulgaria.
Our audience, any more questions? Dr. Mohammed and others? Okay. Vishwas, you are asking something? Any marketing assistance from your company? Ranjit is asking.
Marketing assistance, no, we do not prime. The end product marketing is on you. You got to look to your market and then come to us.
Okay. Audience, please continue with the questions if you have. Mr. Vishwas, you are private messaging me. Can you just select all audience? In the meantime, I am forwarding your question. Cost of hydroponics on 2,200 square meter plot to grow meters. Lettuce, I mean.
We do not take up 200 square meter, and costing I'm not giving on public forum.
Yeah.
Shoot a mail to me.
Mr. Vishwas, you can mail her. Raki, you would like to share your number?
My board number, I guess, is available. You shoot a mail, you'll get my number. Yes, you can contact me directly. Shoot a mail, you'll get my number.
Okay. Audience, any more questions? Agro says Anil. Again, Mr. Vishwas, what is the minimum area is asking?
Minimum you can grow in any way what you want. We take a 1 acre, but if you're growing it on a small scale also, we will support you. Like we will give you small like products in small quantity, and we will assist you that take this, buy this from here, buy this from there, and set up your own unit.
Okay. Mr. Abib, I didn't receive any questions from you. Justin. Okay, Ranjit is asking for that assistance, will you be charging?
Which assistance are you asking me? No. I'm not going to charge you for smallest of all the things. Charges are based on only products, and if you take up more than 1 acre of this thing. Otherwise, all hydroponic advice I'm giving you is just for free.
Okay. Vishwas is asking, will it be economical? Vishwas, can you elaborate your question? It's not very clear. Okay, Justin. Mr. Venkat, you're not allowed to share your cam. Anyways, hi. Yeah, we've done. Okay, Vishwas is asking on a smaller area. Will it be economical on a smaller area?
You will not get the results. Economical in the sense if you're going to go commercially, nothing is less than 1 acre if you go commercially. And in small scale, if you want to try, is it for your personal use or it's for economic reasons? I have no idea.
Okay. Sanjeet, same, I think this was answered. Do you have any branch in Hyderabad?
No, no, no. It's exclusively based in Mumbai.
Okay. Mr. Jayamurgan, I didn't find any questions from your side. And Habib as well. Audience, we are waiting for your questions. Okay, Anil. I've seen Mr. Murli has arrived just now. Mr. Murli, if you have any questions, please ask. Okay, Gopa Kumar has one question. Supervision and maintenance, is it required by any specialist? Or we
No,
can use the
not as
available
such.
resource?
Whatever you're using in a normal greenhouse is the same except two parameters, pH and EC, which needs to be monitored with care and that can be taught to any person.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Vishwas, one second. I have unmuted Vishwas, you can ask your questions.
Yeah, madam, I'm calling from Goa.
Okay.
I think I already sent you a message before. It's an area of 200 square meters plot.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to grow orchids on that greenhouse. But it's been 5 years, I've stopped growing now. So I wanted to start hydroponics on the same plot. The thing is, I've got the greenhouse structure already fixed on that. So the only thing I'll be needing is just getting whatever the shade nets or, I mean, those polyethylene sheets. That's the only thing I need to add on in that.
Okay.
So I wanted to know whether it will be economical for me to grow lettuce on a commercial basis.
So 200 square meter, first of all, it is a very small area. You also know. So economically, how will you judge yourself in 200 square meter?
Okay, so it won't be viable for me.
Yeah, of course. If like you are doing initial investment will be also high, and then output you cannot expect 200 square meter area. It's not for your home use. If you're looking at economically, I think anything below than 1 acre is economically viable.
Okay, so what could be the estimated cost for an 1 acre plot?
I will send a mail to you on a public forum. I'm not going to disclose the prices and all.
Okay, fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Dr. Mohammed has question, what is the lifespan of a hydroponic farm? What is the biggest cost factor? Is it viable to do it in the Middle East? And is it glass greenhouse of polycarbonate sheets?
Sir, lifespan of hydroponic farm, it depends on factors. First of all, what is your covering material? If it is polycarbonate, it goes for 10 years. If you're using polyethylene, the one normal material, it goes for every 2 years. And if you're taking glass, it has lifespan of about 50 to 20 years. Secondly, the biggest cost is the structure. Once the structure is established, other components are not variables, they are stagnant. Then what has to be regularly changed is the medium. If you're using cocoa, suppose the bags they saturated after a year or so that that is a variable cost. Then products, nutrients, that's a variable cost. And the next question is it a glass greenhouse or polycarbonate sheet? You can opt for glass also and you can opt for polycarbonate also, but they're both very expensive. So what India we're using is polyethylene. And yes, it is viable in Middle East. Middle East people are approaching in to us, especially from Dubai and from Saudi, because there it's like a best of this venture which can be grown hydroponically.
Okay. Can you agree to joint venture in Dubai?
Sir, can you keep a mail to me? Yes, we would like to do it. Can you keep a mail to me? We'll discuss this further because we have someone from Dubai in our office also, so that we can carry this forward ahead.
Okay. Audience, any more question you would like to ask? Agrosis India, Fabri Simon, Teresa, Gopakumar, Jay Murugan, Murli. Okay, what problems do you envisage in the Middle East?
Middle East, as such, I don't find any problem. If you go to this other like Bahrain and all, there are people who have grown up 50, 60 acres of hydroponic farms. Only the water level has to be tested with the proper EC and proper pH, sir. And the most important second thing is the cooling system, because temperature in Middle East is too high. So when you opt for cooling instruments, your cost goes high. When you're installing fan pad systems and all.
Okay. Dr. Mahmood, I'll unmute you if you would like to directly talk. How much reliant are you on water?
How much?
What is the reliance on your
The
what is
complete
the
system
reliance on
works on
water?
water, sir. Even if you provide nutrients, you need water. Even if you irrigate, you need water.
Okay.
The water, that's not a problem. We can keep an RO system. Again, the cost goes high. So depending on what the water TDS value is and what the pH is, we got to monitor the this important levels of water and then go ahead.
Okay. 1 second, Mr. Vishwas. Mr. Vishwas,
Yeah, madam.
Yes.
Could you tell the difference, like if we grow it naturally and through hydroponic methods in 1 acre of a plot,
Yeah.
if the soil is good enough, what
Yeah.
could be the production difference in a hydroponic and in a natural environment?
Sir, first of all, in hydroponics, we lower the plant density. Okay, we use techniques. Suppose if you go for NFT, where in open cultivation you have 10 square meter, the plant density is 10 for lettuce, whereas in hydroponics it goes to 26. Okay. Secondly, all the nutrients are absorbed by the crop hydroponically, so the yield almost doubles. What happens at lettuce is one bowl is of 200 kg, 200 grams. In hydroponics, the same comes out to be 500 grams.
Okay.
So you can mark the difference on your
almost it will be almost double the production.
And then your crop cycle decreases in every 2 months you're taking up a crop cycle for lettuce.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Teresa has one question. This will always be an exotic method of farming, right? And do you think this can ever be a mass method of farming in India?
It can be a mass method of farming, but the government has to contribute to that. Because one has to go deep down and make people understand that this is the same as commercial cultivation. It's just instead of soil using some other sources for cultivation.
Okay. Any government funds or support for this technology exists? Agrosis India is asking.
Sorry? Any government
funds or support for this?
Technology is not existence. The government supports. There are government is giving funds for greenhouse cultivation, not specifically hydroponics.
Okay. Mr. Venkat, in Hyderabad there is no this thing. No hydroponic farm, I mean.
We do not have. People are owning hydroponic farms in Hyderabad.
Oh, okay. Audience, any more questions? Okay, Venkat says he wants to visit one.
Sorry?
Can you give any reference of any farm?
It's not us, so I have no idea. Like there are people, if you go to internet, you will get a number of people who are doing hydroponics in Hyderabad.
Okay. Okay, Teresa says I missed the earlier part of your talk. Do you give any examples of successful hydroponic farms in India?
There are, you see Nasik, you see Pune, you see Chandigarh, you see Bangalore. They are full of farms of hydroponics and successful hydroponic farms running in the country. You go to SR, the biggest example I would give you is SR. They have 17 plus 120 acre in Pune, Lonavala and Mysore, completely hydroponics. And biggest hydroponic grower in the country.
Okay. And Agrosys India is asking what are the specific plants that are commercially effective in India by hydroponics?
I have answered this question previously.
Yeah,
I will again
right.
answer it. There are flowers, there are vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, zucchinis, all exotics, capsicums, anything.
Okay. Dr. Mohammed has question, is it cost effective to undertake aquaponics along with hydroponics?
Yes, sir. Aquaponics is a technique. I have actually visualized someone, but then there was a problem with the quality, the fish which you pick it up, because there are various different fishes available in the market, and the fish which has the best of the excreta that can apply to the plants. So it's a very demographic question which you're asking, and even I am not sure because I've not done aquaponics. Yes, but yes, it can be clubbed together.
Okay. Okay, Teresa has one question. So hydroponic farming, does it require greenhouse always?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We recommend if it is for commercial level. Home hydroponics, you don't need a greenhouse.
Okay. Rest of the audience, any questions? Vishwanath, Fabrice. Okay, what is your website address?
It's www.plans. I'll just write it down.
Yeah.
Is it done? Anyone? Any questions, people?
Let's wait for 2 minutes. Okay. Agrosys India, can we cultivate mushrooms by this technology?
We can cultivate, but personally I have not grown, so I'm not going to give any inputs on that. Whatever inputs I'm giving, it's for the things which I have grown personally in hydroponics.
Okay. You're welcome, Mr. Ranjit. And thank you for your questions and attending the webinar. Audience, any more questions? You're welcome, Teresa. Venkat Vishwanath, any more questions? Ranjit, Dr. Mohammed. Okay, Dr. Mohammed. Okay, Agro-Processing India. I guess no more questions. Audience, if you would like to continue this discussion and if you have any more questions, please visit our discussion forum where you can post your questions and Ms. Rakhi will reply to them in the forum itself. And before I end this meeting, I would like to have a quick feedback on today's talk by Ms. Rakhi. Please visit the link which I am giving you now. It will take just a minute to fill up this form. And thank you all for attending today's webinar. This is an event organized by agricultureinformation.com. Please visit our webinar section for updates on forthcoming events. I will be closing this meeting now. Thank you all. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Dr. Rakhi. It was very informative and thank you for sharing your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome. Bye.